Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and we begin the day by checking out the central bank digital currency tracker. So atlanticcouncil.org/CBDC Tracker has got this amazing interactive website where you can have a look different countries and what they're up to when it comes to CBDC. A CBDC is a virtual money backed and issued by a central bank. As cryptocurrencies and stablecoins have become more popular, the world's central banks have realized that they need to provide alternative. Now, why are we explaining this during an XRP video, you may ask? Well, Ripple and the XRP token and Flare are all going to be major parts of this. So instant liquidity is coming to the world. It's a massive need out there in the world, and Ripple is right in the thick of it. So when you go on this map, you can it starts to move interactively, and you can see what each nation is doing, what they're up to, how they're doing it, and then, how and what stage is that particular country. So development, research, inactive, cancelled, launched. So the ones in pink are actually already launched. So in the Bahamas, it's already live. And then you can have a look and see like all the ones in green, Thailand, what they're up to, in China, what they're up to. And then you can have a look and see, for example, in cars all over the world, right? So you can go on here and you can get a really cool feel for what is happening out there in the market right now, and then which countries have already launched and which countries haven't. So I thought it was really cool, very interactive. Now, as we begin to look at Ripple news and what's been going on, I highly encourage you to put in your name, details and all that, to get this particular book, which is a country-by-country guide, which is called The Last Mile Playbook to Global Payments. Very informative. Super detailed in what's in it, and you can find it on the Ripple website. But these are the kind of things that are important to understand as we begin to move into a CBDC world, and how Ripple is going to be right in the thick of it. So very good book in that perspective. So the XRP SEC versus Ripple, individual defendants' response to the SEC's letter regarding public statements by Commissioner onto publicly rebuke these commissions, considered views. Now, this went out yesterday. Not too much really to report on, but it's obviously this lawsuit is fast, it's ferocious, and there is a lot at stake. But not really too much to report on that will be fluctuating the price or anything like that. Yahoo Finance have got Reserve Bank working towards phased implementation of a digital currency, and it is likely to conduct pilot tests in the near future. So this is the Reserve Bank that are now also heavily looking into running their own CBDC. And look, it is now, it's now happening, right? There are more than 90 banks, 90 institutions that are already looking into this, and it's just going to get more and more popular. Another big bombshell news that came out overnight, not really that it's a bombshell news, I mean, we all knew that this was coming, but Amazon says it's exploring cryptocurrency payments. It's hiring a digital currency and blockchain product lead. Now, no surprise here. I mean, this is one of the biggest companies in the world. Of course they were going to get into cryptocurrency. I mean, it just makes sense. At what capacity are they going to get into cryptocurrency, and who they're going to use to help them and assist them with this? There are rumors that have been circulating now for probably a good 6 to 12 months around Ripple's and XRP's involvement with Amazon. Nothing concrete to report on. That's all it is right now. It is literally just hearsay. There is no evidence of this. I have looked everywhere to have a clear clarification of an XRP involvement. There isn't. There are rumors, and rumors are important, and we always take them into account. But at the moment, that's all it is. And I want to be very clear and very transparent with you when it comes to these things, because these are very important details. I mean, Amazon, Ripple settles the case. Amazon comes out and says they're going to be using Ripple wow, watch that news fly. So very, very important. But what I will say in regards to this particular topic is that a lot of organizations that have already agreed to use Ripple are quiet at the moment until the case is settled. They're not gonna talk about being involved with a company that is currently being, investigated by the SEC. But when they do, it's going to be amazing. And there's a lot of organizations in the background that are already working. They just not make it official. 110 million XRP have been transferred by Ripple and top Asian crypto platform. Now, this is always interesting to keep an eye on, how the movements are going. So 110 million XRP transferred by Ripple, Binance, and Huobi. Where are they going? How are they getting there? What is the purpose? Let's see. Let's keep an eye out. The reported today previously San Francisco-based blockchain Decoin keeps sending XRP to Huobi. Let's see how this comes across. Visa and MasterCard make a foray into crypto via RippleNet clients. We know that's been around yesterday. It's making major headway all over the world, and it's very, very fascinating to see this kind of type of news. Very good news for the crypto world overall, and of course it's a RippleNet customer, so of course we are very happy. Now, from a price action point of view, we'll go over that in a few moments. Are we yet? Is this a fake? And are we going to go drop back down again? We'll cover that as well. And where are the opportunities? And where are the opportunities going to be lying? I like what Crypto Bull has said here, saying if XRP to $5.96 by September 6, if the previous patterns repeat. Now, interesting. Let's see how we go. History doesn't always repeat itself, but it does leave clues. And so it's important to take this into account, and we'll take it into account. I don't think any of us would be upset with an all-time high and a $6 XRP by September 9. We've waited this long. I think, waiting a little bit more. And then, Crypto Bull followed it up by saying, after 99 days, XRP has broken out of its of this falling wedge. At the very end, ensuring maximum pain, and I'm hoping that for some consistent uptrend over the next few weeks. Interesting again, and it did wait until right till the end, and there were talks about a 30 cents XRP. I think those are almost gone. 44 cents talk, all of that talk, I think it is almost gone, but we will go over that when we look at the drawings and what that looks like. Let's go into Atani. Let's have a look at some of the indicators. Okay, so as we begin to look inside Atani, we're on the daily chart. We can see a nice bullish, thick line forming on the MACD. The RSI is sitting almost at the middle, but not quite there. But from a daily point of view, very positive. We're almost at 61 cents at the time of making this, 60 cents 9.4. We look at the hourly chart again, bullish, strong, very, very, very much moving fast. We were sitting at 57, and we had a massive spike to 61, almost 61, and now we're very, very close. So we'll probably hit it by the time we finish making this. 4 hourly, again, MACD is screaming bullish. RSI is almost in the oversold. Bollinger Band is sitting almost at the top of the Bollinger Band on that hourly. Now on the 4 hour, now on the 12 hour, again, bullish, thick MACD line, RSI towards the overbought, and almost at the top of the Bollinger Band. But we got volume coming in, which is very, very, very exciting. And then we go back to the daily. We're sort of sitting halfway. It's a critical moment. Do we continue this momentum and push towards 70 cents from here, or is this the moment where we turn around and we come back down a little bit? We will look into the drawings, and let's see what can we expect moving forward. This is a very important chart to look at. Very important. So we've got a month-long descending trend line. We've got the XRP key support, which was that 52 and previously 51 cents. And now we have a breakout from this month-long descending trend line. So from here, does it look like, we might maybe retest that line just to confirm it and then continue to go up? Possibly. We could go a little bit higher before we retest it. But I mentioned, probably be now 2.5 weeks ago in a particular video, I did mention that once we broke above 51 cents, that we would come back, and we would come back down and then maybe perhaps touch 51 or maybe just a little bit over it, and then we would finally begin. And it has happened that way. Retests are important. So, retest of support levels are very, very important, and this has played out beautifully. And it does reward patience, and we've all been very, very patient throughout this period. But it has played really, really well. So we are moving, which is exciting, and we now need to look at where do we go. So I think we will touch 70. Then we will come back and go towards your 57, 54, just to retest this particular broken pattern. Then go up to almost $1, come back down again, and then we will go towards $1.10 and beyond. So this particular formation, I think, is one of the most realistic formation. And it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I think this is how we're going to be moving. I think Bitcoin will start to move towards 42s, break out of this pattern. Now, should we come back down, then we would be looking at a formation like this. The most important thing to understand is what comes down must go up. But I think we are heading towards being out of the clear. I don't think we're going to be seeing 40s. I don't think we're going to be seeing, and certainly we're not going to be seeing 30s, but I don't think we're going to be seeing those 44 cents, 46 cents mark. I know a lot of you bought a lot during the 50, 51 cents, so very, very exciting for you. And so good times are about to start rolling in. I knew end of July had to be positive, for us to continue the momentum, and I'm really glad that I believe the good times are coming. And I think we're going to be expecting a very, very, very nice August. If you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.